I'm killing the plant to do this, but there's several things we'll do with this banana palm. If I cut it down as low as I can go, and then scoop it out, this stalk itself, it'll fill with water. Look at that.
For centuries, the Lao people have prized the plant not only for its fruit, but also for its leaves and edible stalk.
So I'm gonna break it open, and the real good stuff is in the middle here. Look at that moisture.
The banana palm is loaded with electrolytes, vital minerals that get lost to perspiration.
There's a lot of water in that. This is gonna be a little fibrous. Well, it's not bad, it's kind of bland taste. It tastes like cattail. This is food. It's food that's not running away. It's food that didn't require a whole lot of calories to get. It's almost like a little artichoke. Just roll this up and get a little drink before I leave. It tastes really good.
Hey man, what's up?
The final priority before heading back into the jungle, fire.
Fire gives us the ability to boil water. Fire is the key to survival. We got full sun coming down right here. Just see if we can get something that we can start a fire with.
I got a little bit of tinder in my
You got
pocket.
a little tinder?
Even though Dave hasn't gotten sick from drinking unboiled water, Cody still refuses to take any chances.
Let's see what we got here.
Without a match or lighter,
Take that off.
Dave and Cody turn to the contents of their backpack for an alternative fire starter.
We might be able to light a fire with this lens.
Absolutely.
Try to get it out of here.
Yep, we're gonna have to break this open to get this out of here because it's screwed together. The lens on that camera is absolutely a ticket for starting this fire. Look at that, baby. How sweet is that?
Nice.
It's even convex on one side, that's beauty.
Well, that's the bomb right there.
Oh yeah, see what you got.
The convex lens focuses photons, heat-carrying particles from the sun, into a single point.
Gotta keep going, man. Get a good cherry on there. There's a trick to this whole thing. You have to concentrate this light in as small a beam as you can to get this to work. And there it goes.
There we go. Great job, Canterbury.
We got fire, brother. Now, we've got to find something to boil some water. Bamboo's an excellent resource. It's also hollow, but we're gonna have to find some stuff that's 3-4 inches in diameter.
Bamboo is the fastest growing plant on Earth, and its hollow stalks, called culms, are separated by airtight joints.
Hey, what's up, man? I got a piece of bamboo. I think we can boil this water in, and I got a whole condom full of water here.
All right.
I got about a quart anyway. Let's put it
That was
way.
unlubricated, right?
I think it was spermicidal. Let me
Boiling water at 212 degrees for a minute is the fastest way to kill pathogens.
Whoa.
In absence of a large fire, heating it for a long period of time will sanitize it.
Let's say we get that thing up to 140 degrees and sustain the temp for 45 minutes, just pasteurize it. It'll be safe to drink. I got some slow-moving elk there. Here's the inner piece of banana. Just chew it up and spit out what you don't like, man. It ain't steak.
I'm gonna be spitting it all out because it tastes like. At least I can get the water out of it.
Yeah. Just go to your special place and pretend. Your special survival place.
Yeah. Oh, man. I give you the A for effort on the food for sure. Unfortunately, I'm just not a cow. Let's do it, man.
With their river route cut short by a drop-off, Dave and Cody change course to find another traversable river from above.
I can't see anything in this jungle. I'd like to get to a place up high or the vantage point where I can see something.
Just trying to keep the sun on one side of me and get through all this high reed grass.
There's no marked trails. So you walk in here, you're in a dense jungle all the time, surrounded by bamboo and big giant trees.
A 2009 study showed that without a compass or a focal point, humans tend to walk in circles. except when it's sunny out. Shadows cue the brain to direction and help maintain a straight path.
I just want you to watch your feet, man, to make sure that we're going in the right direction here.
The same study showed that a cloud covering the sun could cause a person to instantly fall off course.
The sun's starting to go behind the clouds, but I think basically you're dead ahead, straight ahead, because that's west over there. Being lost in the jungle is the epitome of being lost.
But we need to find this river. That's the resource we got to have right now.
You've got to find a water route because that's how native peoples travel. Those will be the super highways of the jungle.
360 degrees of exactly the same trees, same vines, same plants. Very easy to get lost in here. Watch yourself coming through that, Cody. I see a clearing up here, man.
Oh, yes.
I see a lot of light. Holy mackerel.
Thank God there's a clearing. So anyone in this position, that's life itself. But I don't know how we're going to get down there.
Below, a possible route to civilization.
Bad news is, look where we're at.
But between them and the river, near vertical terrain.
I mean, this has got to be like 85 degrees down here. This is tight.
Next, no supplies,
This is like the duct tape of the jungle.
no problem.
Holy mackerel. Okay.
Thank God there's a clearing.
In a jungle survival scenario, a traversable river is the fastest way to civilization.
It's a highway out, literally, because indigenous peoples use this as a highway.
The bad news is, look where we're at.
I mean, this has got to be like 85 degrees down near.
But we need to get down there and look around you. I mean,
This is tight, yeah. We know that the river's on the west-hand side. Let's see if we can find something other than the wall of doom here.
yep. How's your legs and feet, Cody?
We're getting pretty tired.
Yeah, my legs are beat too, man.
Walking through dense jungle takes time and energy. The only way to replenish the body is by resting and eating.
Water hole like that's gonna have animals all over the place.
A place like this has been full of water in the rainy season. A lot of it's evaporated, went down into the soil. That's gonna attract hoofed species of animals in here to lick and to drink this water that's left in here.
Animals travel to this ecosystem from miles around to feed on the nutrient-rich mineral deposits.
Smaller mammal here, probably a mouse deer of some kind. Looks like we've got a pig waller right here. They've been rubbing with their snouts in here, trying to root up things.
In a survival situation, capitalize on a place where there are signs of food and set up camp.
I think this might be a good place right here to set. A few traps and snares.
Okay. I'm gonna go look for a shelter area, and who knows what else. I'm just gonna, try to make life better for us.
You know, it might take me a couple hours.
Well, it ain't gonna be no cakewalk for me in this jungle to make a shelter, so I'm gonna need some time.
Sounds good, man.
Constructing a homemade trap starts with an essential survival resource.
Cordage is probably one of the most important things as far as a tool goes next to your knife, because you can tie shelters with it, you can make traps with it, you can tie off and lash wounds with it. I've got a piece of moy vine here. I can make probably 50 to 100 foot of cordage out of this one piece. The fine inner fibers are what I want. I gotta separate this. This real fine white inside inner bark is the stuff that I'm looking for. I can put this together and just start twisting it like this. Twist away from me and toward me. Away from me and toward me. I can use this for snare line, so I can pull that with everything I got and it's not breaking.
Jungle construction starts with cordage. Look at this thing. This is the root of the strangler fig. Let's check this out. And as far as making shelter, this is bomber cordage. It's actually a bird, eats the fig. The bird goes up to a regular tree, poops on a branch, Their seed inside that poop starts to parasitize the tree right there, and as it lives off the host tree, it sends down these roots. Look at this. I mean, look at this crazy vine. This is like the duct tape of the jungle.
There's a real good funnel area right down there by a phone log. I mean, you can tell small animals been traveling this trail. I mean, that's what I'm looking for. We're gonna do a treadle trap, spring snare, and that's gonna lift the animal up off the ground.
This is a very nice, green, supple, springy branch, and that's what you want.
The treadle snare uses a spring-loaded tree branch and noose to trap the animal. Stepping on a hidden platform triggers the snare, releasing the branch and tightening the noose.
When it lets go, I want it to go, just like that. So I've got 2 wide branches banging into the ground here. They're short. Then I just need to stick 2 trigger mechanisms in here, and they're separated just like this. And then I'll tie my trigger stick right in the middle of that. And to set this trigger, all I have to do is put it underneath one of these treadles so that it can't come out, and put this other stick right in front of it. All that has to happen is this has to move for that to release. What I'm gonna do is push down on this just like the animal would. Anything probably up to 50 pounds would be good on this, I would say. And then you just camouflage it over. Hopefully when I come back, there's gonna be an animal in here.
Cody's gonna cook it up, and I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy every bite of it. But he's probably got a killer shelter built for me when I get back there, so he's pulling his weight too.
It rains in the loud jungle more than 100 days a year, but without the right supplies, making a shelter that protects from a downpour is no easy task.
Damn it. This is machete work, obviously. Dave has the real deal.
Dividing labor is essential to survival, even when the most important job is also the least desirable.
Dave has more experience with bigger game. That, I don't know. In a lot of cultures, this women's work. This is a job.
Cody's shelter will use the bamboo for structural support, strangler fig for cordage, and large banana leaves for protection against rain.
So I'm gonna shingle it, just like the shingles on your house. All I need is like Ginger over here and Marianne over here. And everything is just nice.
Hey man, what's up?
I'm just putting some finishing touches on a shelter here.
I'm glad you got a roof on it though.
Yep, that's my main concern.
Have you come up with anything fire game plan?
Yeah.
Have we thought about that at all? If we can even get a fire.
I just got done with this about 15 minutes ago.
Okay.
So anyway, we have a habitation. And,
I'm gonna take off. I got another trap or 2 I want to set. By chance, you think you can get some fire started maybe while I'm gone?
I'm gonna try.
All right, Bo.
You know, I'll sweep camp too, and I'm just tired of being the wife. You know what I'm saying?
Cody's back at camp, you know, playing Susie Homemaker hippie guy. I'm gonna be out here getting us some food.
For a person lost in the loud jungle, stopping to trap animals is a game of chance.
In a survival situation, when you're setting traps, it's a percentage game. You can't set one trap and expect that you're gonna have an animal there the next day. You need to set 10 or 20 to increase the odds of your success.
I'm gonna sit in my shelter. Only the finest in primitive living. It sounds like a pig.
We're gonna eat.
Hopefully that's a good noise. Squeal, whack, no squeal.
Pig meat is high in fat, which means life-saving energy in a survival situation. But it can't be eaten raw. Pork is prone to being infected by the larvae of the trichinella worm and must be cooked immediately to make it safe for consumption.
You know, I've been busting my ass all day to set up traps so that we can catch something to eat. But without fire, we're not gonna be able to cook this meat.